Well, the government is hoping to win the votes of millions of Aussie workers after handing down a budget for a new generation of prosperity and a new world of uncertainty.
So, workers and their families can expect $150 off their energy bills this year, cheaper GP visits and a guaranteed minimum 3 days of subsidised childcare starting next year. Plus, everyone will also get 2 small tax cuts, saving the average worker $536 per year. For more, let's cross to trade union boss Michele O'Neill live in Canberra. Great to have you with us. It was a late night for you last night, no doubt. So these tax cuts, first off, a bit of a surprise, average out to about $5 a week. Is that enough?
What it does, if you look at those earlier tax cuts, remember we had the stage 3 tax cuts, so if you put them together, what you see is about $50 a week difference for the average worker. And Matt, if you combine that with the fact that the budget shows us that wages are going to keep going up, then that makes a real difference. It's wages up and tax down for working people. That's good news, and wages need to keep growing because we had that period of time, 9 years under the previous government, where they were stagnant or going backwards. We've seen more wage growth in the last 12 months than that full 9 years under the Coalition.
So the Coalition said, we won't do these tax cuts, we might do some of our own, and they've basically said we'll do a lot of the policies that the Labor government has put in place or promised to do. It's a really hard choice for people, isn't it?
Well, it is. Well, let's wait and see what the Peter Dutton says. But what we know is that previous tax cuts that were under the Coalition really favoured the people at the top end, high income earners. The thing about these tax cuts is they favour young people, women and low income earners because they start at that low end. That's so important for a lot of workers. And things like the government's announcement of these banning non-compete clauses, people might think, well, what are those? There's about 3 million workers affected by this. These are clauses in your contract that say you can't go off and get another job with another business that might be prepared to pay you more because you're not allowed to go and work for a competitor. It really traps workers in lower paid jobs. So there's going to be up to a 4% pay increase for up to 3 million workers who have been stuck not being able to go and get a better job and have more pay for their skills. That's actually a big boost to productivity too. So important one that'll affect a lot of workers.
OK, Michele O'Neill, in your view, good for Aussie workers. Appreciate your time.
Thanks very much, Matt and Matt.